Hello guys, welcome to our English talk show again. Today we are really delighted to have good friends coming from afar to be on our show. So welcome to China.
Thanks for having us.
Welcome to China,
Really
welcome to the talk
pleasure.
show. Yeah, could you first please introduce yourself a bit more to our Chinese audience?
Ni hao, my name is Andreas Winiarski. I'm coming from Germany. I'm a venture capital investor and the founder of Awesome Capital, which is the first German-Chinese venture capital fund.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much. I'm Enrico. I'm a young entrepreneur from Germany. I have my own seed fund in the Frankfurt Rhine-Main region, and currently I'm working with Andreas together on this awesome venture capital fund.
Wow, I really like the name. Awesome.
Yes.
Is this your first time here in China?
No, for me actually, I've never been to China 1 year ago. So my first time was early September last year. But since then I came every month for 1 or 2 weeks, and now even I stay for 3 weeks. So my wife is already a little bit curious what happens here. But for me building this first German-Chinese venture capital fund, it's really of course a core belief that there is something possible, but also you need to love this country, the people, and I really do love the culture, to go to the beach for instance when I'm in Qingdao or whatever. China is really a huge country, and at the end it's about this entrepreneurial mission to build up a bridge of digital entrepreneurship between our nations.
Very good. So there must be really good attractions here in China to keep you coming back.
I think first of all, as a European venture capitalist, we lack venture capital in Europe. What we have as an oversupply is innovation, is talent, and exactly in this area where China wants to build up something around Made in China 2025, and like smart manufacturing, robotics, AI, and so on. And then you think about it once, and when I came here first, it was so striking that we lack the capital. China has an oversupply of venture capital, and China is not lacking innovation, but China wants to bring more and more, especially talent, what OTEC is about, to bring people together. And that was striking, and then I said at once, okay, I will leave the biggest German venture capital fund as a partner, and I could have retired there, right? But I said, okay, it's day one again, and I want to take advantage of this opportunity which is around due to the trade war.
I see. So you just mentioned about OTEC. That's kind of like a connection, also one of the reasons, right?
Exactly.
You chose here to come back.
That's right.
Today we had the honor to sign an MOU together with OTEC to help OTEC to bring European talents, digital talents here to Beijing, Shaoyang, and OTEC is really a great organization, and also this event today is really great organized, cool stage, and also a cool moderator. If you ask me, this lady is really superb. Tough lady, but very beautiful and smart. And at the end it's about people and not business model, it's about people. And if people start trusting more in our generation of digital disruptors, then we will replicate the success we have seen between our parents' generation, bringing Volkswagen, for instance, to China. And also now the Chinese are coming, Alibaba and Ping An are acquiring many European startups. And at the end it needs facilitators like investors to build this bridge around, and so OTEC is really a huge gift for Beijing, Shaoyang.
Excellent. Any added comments from you?
Yes, maybe we have to change. So as the name already says, OTEC, it's a talent exchange platform, so it's really good for this talent exchange between these two nations, Germany, China, because we as Germans can learn a lot from China, like this work ethic, to be ambitious, to be creative, to build up new business models. And we have seen so many new ideas here in China even, so we can learn a lot, and OTEC is a real great place for it.
Wow, I'm sure you have seen many new projects and startups so far, right? Any particular ones impressed you a lot?
Yeah, I really like these customer-oriented business models from China because they're so huge, like Alibaba, WeChat, and they have so numerous and different business models within one application. This is really great. We can learn a lot from it. So especially the payments and so on, so it's really modern here in China.
Yeah, it has become part of our life already.
Yeah.
Yes.
To pay with our phones.
Yeah, for us as Europeans, it's really difficult to pay here because we have no WeChat and we have only credit cards. So you really skipped one technology step.
What kind of Simplified,
yes.
simplify the payment methods.
Something I want to emphasize,
Yeah.
We are the first time here at OTEC, and we were responsible as Awesome Capital for the preliminary final for OTEC in Berlin, Germany. And the winner in Berlin, Wandelbots, called a company from Saxony, is now the global winner of OTEC.
Yes,
so we
yes.
participated the first time, and we won.
Congratulations.
So
Yeah.
Germany is proud. Not only we are proud, I guess the German tech ecosystem is proud, because China is so amazingly big, right? It's 1.4 billion people. It's
huge
20
market.
times Germany. It's even 4 times whole Europe.
Wow.
But a German startup won, and that's something we can be very proud of. And it really shows our technology is not superior, and that's not what I mean, but we have to offer something even for the biggest country which is in the world, and we have to dare to work closer together as our parents do, and now it's about us, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure as a venture capitalist, and you have your own criteria to assess the quality right, of startups, of projects. Do you mind sharing those criteria with some of our audience?
At the end it's always about people. So I'm more the soft-skilled guy, and I can feel if teams are in itself consistent, if they really understand how to tackle the first weeks and months, which are crucial for every team. Is this team in itself working and has a sustainable perspective? And of course at the end it's always about business model and the ability to monetize and how to exit one day. But that's something where he is much better. He's more the financial guy. I'm more soft. So maybe you should answer also where our sweet spot is.
Yeah, and also any advice you can give to
sure.
wannabe entrepreneurs, wanna have their own startups.
Yeah, sure. To underline it, it's always about people, definitely, but it's the combination between soft and hard skills. So you need a consisting team between 2 to 3 founders. One has to be more the emphatic guy, who goes out, who pitches the idea, who's more the marketing and sales guy. But you need 1 or 2 other guys who are more financially oriented, because every great idea needs market traction, needs market access, needs so you really need this product market fit, and this is important in Germany, in Europe, but also important in China.
Wow, so it's universal.
Yeah, right.
Sure.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
So any future plans you can share with us?
Yes, we're going to travel a lot to China. Definitely. We visited from the southern part to the northern part a lot of cities. Shenzhen was really, really amazing. Real amazing city. I think the most amazing city we've seen so far in China, right?
Beijing, for sure.
Beside Beijing so far, right? But maybe you have...
Yeah. So we, the whole idea, as I told you before, somehow came up in my mind when I had a dinner with Chancellor Merkel of Germany. She talked a long time about China, and I thought after these 4 hours something must be special really there. I have to go there for the first time in my life. And now she is going to give a state visit to China September 5 to 7 here in Beijing, and is going to meet President Xi and Prime Minister and so on. And we will have a MOU signing in the People Hall here in Beijing, which is of course amazing, because this is also a very huge hall, right?
Indeed. We're going to see more and more cooperations between the two countries.
So we are currently helping also big growth company, not only the very small early companies, but also bigger companies, very innovative, to come here to get the market access. Because at the end you ask about if this is universal, how to identify business models. At the end, it's, I really think we are cosmopolitans. We are united by the love for technology, for disruption, for entrepreneurship. And I think there's not a single wannabe entrepreneur out there. Everyone is somehow an entrepreneur. You just have to dare to accept that you need to take action, and to dare to take responsibility for others.
Dare to dream, dare to act.
Exactly. And then it's not about, which nationality you have. If you are from China or Germany, nobody cares, right? We could be in one team. We are already one team here, right? Trying to give good answers to the people. And that's really something very different compared to the past, and that's something we want to leverage. And we have a combined team of Chinese people, of Europeans, and I'm already half Chinese. I'm trying now to learn Chinese. It's very tough. I guess to learn German is much easier, but I cannot expect all the people in China to learn German, so I have to adapt.
Yeah, sometimes we adapt to each other, right?
Exactly. But I love this. It's a huge opportunity for everyone, and I really think China, came out and you look back last 30, 40 years, was very poor country, a huge poor country, and today China is really not only a middle class country, it's really first world country with high innovative industry, and the best is even yet to come, right? And China is going to be the superpower number one, even if the US try to stop you guys.
Thank
but
you.
China is too big, is too fast, is too united at the end, and that's something we have to take notice of. And we as Europeans, we don't believe it's about America first or my country first. It's partnership first of all.
Yeah, indeed. Joint effort, right?
Exactly.
To progress together.
Exactly. We are one global disruptors league, and so there are no nations for us. We love technology.
Yep. Thank you so much for taking the interview.
Thank you very much.
Sincerely wish you all the best.
Thank you.
See you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, hello guys. Andrew just called to a panel discussion, right? Now we're left with Enrico. We'll continue with the conversation. Yeah,
that's right.
Enrico, by comparison, can you tell us about differences between German startup ecosystem and Chinese startup ecosystem?
Yeah, there are a lot of differences. For me, I'm in the startup world since 5 years now. I'm 25 currently, and I worked a lot with early stage startup companies in Germany, and a lot of tech companies in the areas of fintech, education, insurance, AI, robotics, and so on. And the biggest challenge in Germany is not to find the right idea, it's really to find enough capital for it. Actually, when you have a good idea, you get always capital for it, but in Germany it's tough to get capital as an additional factor.
How come, why is it so tough?
I think the Germans are real risk averse, and I think this is the main difference between these two startup ecosystems. The Chinese are much more entrepreneurial. They have much more this entrepreneurial thinking. They take risks much more likely than the Germans do, because we are Germans, we are too wealthy to do risks.
Play safe.
Yeah, and also in the schools and the universities, you were not taught about entrepreneurship and how to found a company. Even I had to learn by myself how to go to the governmental office, how to get this registration for my company, and so on. So it's really uncommon to found your own company in Germany.
I see.
There's no place where you can learn it.
So you think in China, Chinese entrepreneurs are more risk takers?
Yeah, I think also it's much more known about entrepreneurship as itself, and it's really the governmental support which you have here. We also have some support from the government, of course, but it's always so slow. The trends are coming, the trends are going, and the government as itself builds up some supporting programs, but it's really slow and it's really too small. It's too small, the money you can access.
Brilliant. So you're okay with the opinion about the government saying to the Chinese audience?
Yes, because entrepreneurship always flourish. Innovative thinking, new innovations are coming up in so different areas, and entrepreneurship provides new working spaces, new companies, so many possibilities for employees to find the right workplace for them, and to work for a passionate company with a clear focus. I think these are the two main differences: this likeliness to found your own company and this risk-takeness.
And what we can experience here, we can really see huge support from the government. With this AllenTalk and the Chaoyang district.
AllenTalk is a great example for it. Yeah.
Before we finish up here, any other words you wanna say to our audience?
Yeah, sure. So you always should stay focused on your business idea, and you always, even when you have some challenges or risks to take, always think about that there can be a great product outside, and that you have everything out there, everything is so cheap now to build your own company, to build your own infrastructure, and to bring out a successful product in the market.
So we encourage you guys to be entrepreneurs, to have your startups, right?
Right.
To be risk takers, and nothing ventured, nothing gained. Right?
Yes, right.
Okay, see you guys next time.
See you. Bye bye.
Thank you.